everyone. Welcome back to the ZeusAI Podcast series, your weekly dive into the fascinating world of artificial intelligence. I'm your host, Priya, CIO of Zeus Fire and Security. Now, before we dive into today's episode, a quick but important update. For the past 20 plus weeks, I've shown up here weekly with one goal: to make AI practical, real, and insanely useful for busy leaders like you. And honestly, that weekly rhythm has been powerful. But now, it's time for the next chapter. Starting this month, ZeusAI is going monthly. One episode a month. Deeper, more deliberate, and still packed with the same no-fluff energy you've come to expect. And between episodes, I'll be sharing written drops, bite-sized insights, tools, and how-tos to keep your AI edge sharp without clogging your calendar. So thank you for tuning in week after week. We are not slowing down, we are leveling up. All right, let's get into today's episode. Let's start with the confession. I've heard people say, this AI thing isn't working for me. And my response is usually, yeah, that's because you're talking to it like it's your intern on their first day with no instructions. AI isn't magic. It's not a mind reader. It's basically a super speedy, slightly overconfident assistant that really wants to help, if you just tell it what to do. So today's episode is all about how to prompt like a pro. If you've ever thought why this output is so bland, or this is not what I asked for, you're probably just one great prompt away from getting gold. I'm giving you 3 no-nonsense prompt frameworks I use every day to write better, decide faster, and yes, save my sanity. Tip 1. Role-based prompting. Give it a job title. This one's simple but powerful. Tell the AI who it is. When you say, write a summary of this report, you're going to get, well, a generic blob that sounds like it came from an overworked middle manager on autopilot. But when you say, you are a regional manager at a retail chain, summarize this sales report in 3 bullet points for your district VP. Now we're talking relevance. Or try, you're a sharp, slightly witty CIO writing a LinkedIn post about AI tools. Make it punchy, clear, and not boring. Yes, I have typed that exact prompt. Why it works? You are framing the AI's mindset. It's like giving it a costume before it performs. And let's be honest, most people work better in character. So does AI. Real world use. Need to craft a customer service message? Tell it, you're a polite but firm account rep. Writing a policy update? Say, you're the IT director explaining this change to non-technical staff. Instant upgrade. Tip 2. Format-based prompting. Tell it how to package the answer. Here's the truth. Even when AI gets the content right, the format can kill it. You ask a question and suddenly you get a 9-paragraph essay when all you need was 3 bullets and a subject line. So fix it up front. Say, give me a 1-sentence summary, 3 bullets, and a call to action in bold at the end. Or respond in a table with columns for feature, benefit, and business impact. Now you're not just getting content, you're getting content you can use. Real world use. I use this all the time for board updates, investor one-pagers, talking points for exec meetings, even summarizing tech specs into plain English. Like, explain this networking issue in 2 sentences that a non-tech exec would understand. Why it's powerful? Because time is money, and nobody has time for a TED Talk when all they wanted was a slide title. Tip 3. Example-based prompting. Show, don't just tell. You ever try to explain how you want something done, and the other person nods, but you know they're going to do it completely wrong? Yeah, AI is that person. So instead of hoping it gets your tone, style, or flow, give it an example. Say, here is how I usually write my team emails. Paste your version. Now take this update and rewrite it to match that tone and structure. Or, here's a customer welcome message I liked. Write one like this for our new subscription service. It's like giving AI a dress code, otherwise, it's going to show up in Crocs to your black tie gala. Real world use. Repurpose marketing copy. Write in your brand voice. Match tone between platforms. Example, professional on LinkedIn, casual on Teams. Why it works? Because AI is great at pattern recognition. You feed it a few patterns and boom, it acts like it's been on your team for a year. Let's talk tools that make all of this even smoother. Custom GPTs in ChatGPT Pro. Train it on your voice, style, and tone. I've built one that sounds exactly like me when I need to crank out updates or podcast scripts at speed. Gamma, game changer for decks. I give it messy bullets. It gives me a polished presentation that looks like I spent hours or had a design team. Spoiler, I didn't. Notebook LM by Google. This one's still under the radar, but brilliant. You upload your own documents and it becomes a smart Q&A assistant that only references your material. It's like giving ChatGPT a memory, but with guardrails. Microsoft Copilot for Teams and Outlook. If you live in meetings and emails, this tool is a lifesaver. It writes replies, drafts summaries, and helps you follow up faster than your brain can switch tabs. If your AI results have been underwhelming, don't give up on the tech. Level up your prompts. Treat your AI tools like interns with potential. They are fast, they are eager, but they need direction. Give them a role, give them a format, give them examples, and watch them become the best hire that you didn't make. If you found this episode useful, send it to someone who's still typing, write me an email, and wondering why it sounds like a robot. Or better, build a prompt playbook for your team. I am Priya, and this is the ZeusAI Podcast. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and don't forget to prompt smarter. You are talking to it like it's your... I'm losing my rhythm, Amanda. Let's do from the start. Let's start with the confession. Let's start with the confession. I've heard people say, this AI thing isn't working for me. Or here's a customer welcome message I liked. Write one like this. Gala. I'm going with gala. Gamma. Sorry. We're done. Was this record time?